A man was terminally ill and about to die. The only way to save him now was to extract the consciousness parameters of his brain nerves and transfer them to another new body. As a syringe of liquid was injected into his body, the man was sent into a machine that spun at high speed. In this way, the man who should have died a few days later was completely cured. Although the surgery cost a full $1 billion, it was well worth it for him. To readapt to the new body, the hospital carried out a series of rehabilitation training for him to strengthen the brain's control over the body. He also spread news of his own death online and forged a new identity for himself, so that he could enjoy a stable retirement life. However, one day, some memory fragments appeared in his mind, followed by a splitting headache. He then remembered the doctor's instruction. The memory transplant surgery would have obvious sequelae, and he needed to take a certain pill regularly. He had completely forgotten about it. He quickly ran to the bathroom, picked up the pill, and put it in his mouth. But at that moment, a dizzy spell made him fall heavily to the ground. Then another memory that did not belong to him appeared in his mind. A mother and daughter he had never seen before, and a strange water tower. He couldn't understand why these images were in his head. Out of curiosity, he searched for photos of the water tower online and decided to drive there in person according to the location information provided. Guided by the map, he soon found the water tower, which was exactly the same as in his mind. He came to a small house under the water tower and knocked on the door, but no one answered. So he decided to push the door open and go in. As soon as he entered the room, a photo of a family of 3 caught his eye. The man in the photo looked exactly like him. Before he could recover from the shock, the woman appeared behind him and pointed a gun at him. When the man turned to face her, the woman collapsed to the ground instantly. She couldn't believe that her husband, who had been missing for years, was standing in front of her. Just as the man was about to explain, he saw strangers breaking into the house. He carefully picked up a gun and stepped forward. When the intruder was about to open the door, he aimed the gun at them. However, the intruder's accomplice broke in through the back door and controlled the woman immediately. Distracted, the man had his gun snatched away. At this moment, a third person walked in, and the man recognized him, for they had played basketball together a few days earlier. The man immediately realized that this was no coincidence. They had deliberately approached and followed him. He voiced his suspicion. The doctor had told him that the bodies for consciousness transplantation were all cultivated through genetic engineering, but it was clear they had lied. This body actually belonged to the woman's husband. Seeing the intruders start to set fire to the car, the man knew they would soon burn down the house. Taking advantage of the chaos, he knocked down one of the bad guys and was surprised to find that he had awakened the muscle memory of this body. When the other 2 heard the commotion inside, they surrounded the house. The man quickly woke up the unconscious woman and took her to the living room. Noticing smoke continuously seeping into the ground, he deduced there must be a ventilation shaft below. As the intruders were about to set the house ablaze, the man shot one of them in the thigh through a gap, causing them to panic. He seized the opportunity to attack, neutralizing all the bad guys with his pistol before fleeing the scene.